Amen. Say man. Woo! Guys, I'm back and I am here to give you guys some predictions for UFC Fight Night Cejudo versus Song. Extremely excited about this event. Not only is it because it's in my hometown, Seattle. Shout out Seattle. Your boy's living in Dallas now, but that's besides the point. I'm super excited for this fight. You guys might be shocked about who I'm picking in this fight. If you guys already know the deal. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below what do you guys think about my predictions, because I think I might surprise a couple of people with these predictions. Let's just get started with the main event of the evening. Henry Cejudo takes on Song Yadong for his retirement fight. Now, you could have chose anyone. You could have chose Dominic Cruz. That would have been a way easier fight. But you're facing the hard-hitting, stubborn Song Yadong. I see people picking Henry Cejudo, and I am so confused because Henry Cejudo is going to get knocked out. Not only is Henry extremely small for the bantamweight division, he also, I'm not going to say has pit-patter shots because he was able to rock Merab Dvalishvili. But Song Yadong fights like it's tooth and nail out there, guys. This guy hits hard. Had a razor-close decision with Peter Yan. By the way, people forget he gave Peter Yan one of the toughest fights of his career. Winning the first round of that fight and just being beat by just the takedowns of Peter Yan. His striking looked so crisp in that first round, was piecing up Peter Yan and just taking advantage of how Peter Yan starts his fights. Peter Yan is very a slow starter, and Song was able to pick up that because he has good fight IQ. Henry Cejudo last fought the champion, and that's why people are saying he's gonna win, because he only loses to the elite fighters of the division. But let me ask you a question. Who was his last win? Marlon Moraes? That was back in the 90s. This guy hasn't won in ages, and he's still top 10, which is insane to me, bro. Literally insane. This guy's gonna get knocked out in the third round. That is my prediction. I just don't see Song Yadong, with the power he has in his hands, not able to rock Henry Cejudo. Henry Cejudo's been knocked out a couple, I wouldn't say a couple times. He got knocked out by Demetrius Johnson, but that was from a body shot, the knees to the body. But yeah, I just think Song Yadong, this is a really easy fight to come back to. 5'8", crazy power. The wrestling, how is that going to take place? I do think Henry obviously has the slight edge in the wrestling, but I think Song is too powerful. Song is too strong for Henry to take down. Even Yan was having really a tough time taking down Song Yadong, because you know Yan is probably one of the most skillful fighters in the UFC right now. So it was kind of a struggle for Yan to take down Song. Song has some pretty good takedown defense. But yeah, I don't see Henry Cejudo winning this fight one bit. I just don't see Henry Cejudo surviving the onslaught, and Song could finish this fight in the first round. I'm saying third round because Henry does has a decent chin. So I think if it's a late stoppage, then it'll be in the third round. I just don't see Henry Cejudo winning this fight, y'all. Let's go on to the co-main event of the evening. Sorry, guys, I'm still kind of sick from last time. Anthony Hernandez takes on Brendan Allen. I'm gonna go with Anthony Hernandez to win this by decision. Brendan Allen is very stubborn on the feet. Anthony Hernandez is literally a dog. If this was a 5-round fight, I would be more confident with the pick of Anthony Hernandez, but this is a 3-round fight. So Brendan Allen obviously has that factor. You know, he's been in 3 rounders before. He beat people like Paul Craig, Chris Curtis, losing to Nasruddin Imavov though last September. Anthony Hernandez is just a dog. This is a really tough fight for Brendan Allen. I do see Brendan Allen winning the My bad. The beginning fights of the beginning minutes of the first round, but I think when Anthony starts to get in his groove, the takedowns are there. He's just gonna basically smother Brendan Allen and just beat him to a pulp on the ground, and I just don't see a lot that Brendan Allen can do. Coming off a win against, I think Roman Kopylov. He beat Roman Kopylov, who is a very good striker in the middleweight division. I just don't see Brendan Allen taking out a guy like Anthony Hernandez, who has just so much power, so much. He's so good on the feet, and Anthony Hernandez is probably one of the next champions of the middleweight division. So I just don't see Brendan Allen winning. Anthony Hernandez may finish this fight later in the round, maybe round 3, but now I just don't see a way for Brendan Allen to win this fight exactly. Bro, Gene Silva's back to take Melsik Bagdurian. Melsik's obviously Armenian, so that's why people are getting behind this guy. Gene Silva's gonna win this fight. I don't care. Gene Silva is a dog. He's going back down to the featherweight division, so he's not gonna have that lighter man skill, as Lucas Tracy would say. But still, I think it is enough for him to beat Melsik Bagdurian. Fighting out the fighting nerds, those guys are probably a top 3 gym in the UFC right now, just creating so many prospects. So I just don't see Melsik beating a guy like Gene Silva, who just has all the momentum in the world. 14-2, great record. Both guys have similar records, to be honest, but I think the guy from the Fighting Nerds is going to get this one done. We have Ram Font versus Gene Masumoto. I don't really know too much about Gene Masumoto, but I do know a guy in Raw Font. They're going to be fighting at a catch weight of 140 because Dominic Cruz pulled out of this fight due to injuries. He has retired. Let's give it up for Dominic Cruz. Yes, he is retired. Very sad. One of my favorite fighters of all time. I'm going to have to go with Raw Font because he's more experienced. Gene Moto is undefeated, but I don't think that's enough for you to be a guy like Raw Font. Was a good jab, decent wrestling, decent power on the feet. So, he's fought against the best guys in the world, against people like Corey Sandhagen and Cody Garbrandt and whatnot. But yeah, I just see Rob Font winning this. I'm gonna say it by a decision. Oh, what did I make my prediction? I said I'm gonna go round 2 KO. Gene Silva just gonna find that KO, but I forgot to say that. Edson Barboza, this fight fell off. Ion Kutalaba versus Ibon Aslan. I'm gonna go with the round 1 finish by Abu Aslan. He last fought on 308 and he got a quick finish there. So Ion Kutalaba has been finished by everyone. So yeah, I don't see a way for Ion Kutalaba to win, to be honest. Alonzo Menifield versus Julius Walker. I'm gonna go with Alonzo Menifield by round 1 KO. If it's not a freaking Shamil Dabal-Gaziev, I don't know why I brought his name, but they did fight. If it's not him, then, or if it's not like the top guys in the heavyweight division, he kind of beats everyone. He has the athleticism and whatnot. I said Shamil. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm actually tripping. This guy's a 205er. You guys just call him as a casual. But yeah, Alonzo Menifield's gonna win. I just know him. That's why. Nurisa Raziboyev is taking on Eric McConnell. I'm gonna go with Nazarov Razibiev. This guy used to fight in the freaking the welterweight division. He fought Buckley in the welterweight division, which is absolute mad. This guy's 6'5". Holy shit, this guy is like a specimen. Eric, you don't really have too much about you. I'm sorry, brother. Okay, this is an interesting fight. Andre Fili versus Melquize Costa. I'm gonna go with Andre Fili. He's just more well known and he's more tested in the UFC. I haven't seen this guy, Melquize Costa. Yeah, sorry about the quick predictions, but it's kind of just, Andre, he's been knocked out he's kind of chinny, so that's probably the only reason how I see Mel winning this fight. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Andre Philly though. He's more battle tested. Adam, fuck it. I think this fight fell off. Ricky Simone versus Jared Bashra, the other half of the Bashra Bros. I'm gonna go with Javid Bashra to win this by a decision. Last lost in his last bout. Ricky Simone, good competitor, but I think the wrestling would just show. And Javid Bashra might be one of the more boring fighters of the UFC. She's just gonna smother him and probably just hit him with some pit patter shots to a lackluster decision. So that's my prediction for Javid Bashra. He's gonna get this one done. We already know these guys got fraud checked, so it doesn't matter. Mansour Abdul Malik versus Nick Klen. I'm gonna go with Mansour to win this by round 1 KO. Not anything against Nick. It's just you're coming out, you're 1-0, so you don't really have too much experience. And Mansour, I've seen this guy fight before. He had a crazy KO. And yeah, he just has every advantage towards you. He's taller, he's battle tested, and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Mansour to get this one by round 1 KO. And the last fight of the night, Rafael Couturier versus Modescas. Guys, chill out. Guys, stop typing. I see y'all typing. I'm not even gonna finish your name, dude. I'm gonna go with Rafael. He last fought against Abu Islam. He got knocked out on 308. He didn't really have anything on the feet. He didn't show shit. He just wilted against Ivan. And yeah, I think he's gonna win because he's more well known to my eyes. Guys, that is UFC Seattle. If you guys like this type of content, make sure to subscribe, because subscribing shows that you guys actually care about my content and you guys like me, okay? Subscribe. Just please subscribe, because if I get to 50 subs, we are going to start live streaming these events. And, I think you need 50 subs to live stream. I'm not sure. Do you? I'm pretty sure. I'm going to start live streaming these events. I'm going to just upgrade all my shit so I can just be the best YouTuber for you guys. Please like the video. Please comment down below what you guys want to see next, UFC related, of course. And I will